What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review this new album from Ka, Honor Killed the Samurai. Now, albums like this that drop so late into a certain time of the month, well, end of the month, is why I'm kind of mad at myself. But also, well, yeah, I'm mad at myself because couldn't feature this project as the best project to come out in the month of August. Because this came out in August, like August 13th, I want to say. But best project of August, one of the best projects, one of the better, probably the best project to drop in this third quarter of 2016, and just one of the best projects to drop this year as far as hip hop goes. And some of you are probably wondering, why are you reviewing this in the dark? Because this is how this album made me feel. Very dark, tragic, depressed. I mean, shit. This album reminds me of Earl Sweatshirt's I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside, because it's just so dark. But this goes even further as far as being dark goes. With Earl, I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside, you got these um, drums that were kind of, it was weird. The something in the drums were lowered and made it have that sound. Very, very faint drums on here. Very personal stories and personal point of views, along with other people's point of views with these certain stories that are being told in this album. 10 tracks long, just like I don't like shit. I don't like shit. I don't go outside. And as far as minutes go, it looks like it's like, let's see, at least 35 minutes long. So it's very similar to I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside, but it's better if you ask me, and it goes way deeper as far as being dark. But like I said, very faint drums, almost to no drums at all. Very personal point of view. 10 tracks long, and this project is why I'm mad at myself for doing the best projects of August 2016 without listening to this, because this would have been number one without question. So, best project of 2016 for August, this one right here. It's gonna come anyway, but as far as best project that will make the for the best third quarter of 2016, this is gonna make it, and this just might make it as far as best projects of 2016 for me. Let's go ahead and get right into this review. Track number one. This is the only track on here where I'm not so like drowned into it. Conflicted, just not really into. I'm into it, but I'm not really drowned by it like I am every other track on here. Just being conflicted, like his mama told Kai to be a good boy, but he's not a good boy, so it's a conflict there. And like I said, the reason it's dark in here is because this is the way this album made me feel. So I said I might as well go with the feel of this album by making it dark in here. Except I'm still gonna do the normal delivery of how I review an album. I'm not gonna review it all depressed and shit. None of that. Track number two, Just. I love the drug out faint bass on here and the sequences along with the beat. Now with track number three, The Cold and Lonely, that's actually the second track on here. Conflicted and That Cold and Lonely. Those are the Conflicted. It made this list, but I didn't write anything for The Cold and Lonely because it's not as cold and lonely as the title would make you think it's gonna be. And I'm not gonna say I'm not feeling it. I like that song. Conflicted more though. This is one of those songs where I'm like, I couldn't do without this because I wouldn't feel the same without this song or Conflicted. But it's not the one that I'm really feeling. Track number four, Morning at Night. I love the guitar and faint drums on this. Very faint drums and bass, like I said, but more drug out bass. There's more bass than drum on here, but not the type of bass you might be thinking. This is not your turn up. This is very calm and just chilly, cloudy, depressing rap music. Track number five, Cash Sign. Just a cash sign. Kai's talking about needing money even though it can be evil, and he called out the greedy. Like he said something about how many cars do you really need when their fathers out here struggling to feed kids who can barely read. I said, yo, oh shit, okay. He's saying he's rapping from a struggling man's perspective, and it's some mantra slash meditation type of shit. Mantra being a song that was actually titled on "I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside." It's funny like that. Track number 6, Destined. It sounds like some low bass guitar and very cloudy percussions and strings on here. Very wavy, very wavy. Kai is saying he's destined for this rap career that he's had for the longest, from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. Even though he thought he'd be a career criminal, so he's saying he was destined for this rap career. Track number 7, Hours. This is on some comic book type of feel as far as the beat goes. Very grand, monumental, and overwhelming build up on this beat, but a very peaceful come down. One of my more favorite tracks on here, but actually, I'll get into that later. Actually, track number 8, Illicit Fields. It sounds like some stringy jazz. Kai speaking on being in the fields of love, and he's not familiar with that, so this is why these fields are illicit, they're unfamiliar to him. Track number 9, Final Thing slash Tama. I know how to say this. I actually had to look up how to pronounce it. That's how I know how to say this word. Tamahagin. Gene. Oh my goodness. But Tama means round and precious like a gem. Hagani or Hajin means steel. And Tamahagini is used to make the steel in swords in Japan. I had to look that up. And Kai saying there's royalty in his blood, and that makes sense. Finer Things slash Tamahagin being a royal sword to an extent. And he's talking about how there's beauty and ugliness, and Tamahagin is the second half of this song is very calm and it's short. It's very short, like maybe a minute, not even a half long, not even a minute and a half long. And the last track on here, I Wish, probably the most depressing song on here. I Wish, Death Poem. I love the very sad the very sad storytelling of depressing scenery. Kai's wishing people didn't have to. Well, he's wishing that people really had money. They didn't have to smoke to ease their stress, and that people just didn't have to live this way, a certain way. And it's more like not even saying. If you ask me, this is not what he said, but it seems they're more like surviving, not living at all. But my goodness, this I Wish, along with Illicit Fields, Cash Sign, Destined, and Just. Some of my favorite tracks on here. But I'm digging every track on here. Even though I'm not really messing with Conflicted and that Cold and Lonely like I am the other ones, I couldn't listen to this album without those. It could be 8 tracks long and it would be shorter, which would be cool. I like shorter albums. And for some reason, shorter albums are just better than me for some reason. But I couldn't listen to this album. It wouldn't be the same album if Conflicted and just that Cold and Lonely weren't there. I might need to give those more listens so I can really appreciate those songs. But overall, my goodness, man, I have to give this thing, as far as a grade goes, this gets a B minus, and a score, rating of 84 out of 100. If you've heard this project, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, what you think about my review on it. Also, be sure to hit the like button if you like this video. Share this video, subscribe if you're new, get at me on Twitter, Facebook, AudioMax, SoundCloud, Instagram, hit up my email for business or anything. And what I mean by hit up my email for business is if you need your music chopped and screwed, reviewed, if you need beats made, or you want to be featured on one of my upcoming DJ mixtapes, my email is DynamicJAB@gmail.com. Or it's easier for you to just leave a comment on this video, Or it's easier for you to get at me on social media. Like I said, Twitter, all that's in the description below. Get at me on social media. Go ahead. And that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for watching. Check the description for everything you might need to know. Listen to this project, goddammit. Buy this project, goddammit. If you can get it on vinyl, cassette, CD, it doesn't matter. If all you can do is the digital, buy this fucking project. It's that damn good. And I'll see y'all next time. I'm out.